Hello and welcome to the TMC Newsroom. Thanks for watching. My name is Rich Tehrani. We are in the Norwalk studio today at TMC HQ, and on our program is Rami Musallam. He is the CEO of Thrupoint. Rami, how are you?
Very good, Rich. Thanks for having me here today.
Well, thanks for being here. So, your company recently released a suite of products in the FMC space, and you won a Product of the Year award in Unified Communications magazine. I was hoping you could tell us a little bit about that. Congratulations first on winning that award.
Well, thank you. We're quite excited about it. And as you know, in the series of products that we have announced, we've been delivering innovative unified communication products and solutions. Enterprise mobility is increasingly important, and our enterprise customers always want to be on, independent of where their users are. And always on, anywhere, anyhow, anytime is a theme that most enterprise customers and service providers want to deliver to enterprises need to have. So we've done this twofold. From an inbound perspective, we've extended our personal communication router, which allows the end user to define how they want to be communicated to, as many communication channels and how those communication channels are interfaced with through a common policy and management system. And then our Ubiquity mobility clients, as well as the mobility gateway, provides a capability that drives fixed and mobile real-time communications seamless to the end user. One of the things we focused on, Rich, is that end user experience, the ability to easily deploy and have the end users have it seamless part of their business communications. And that's what we really succeeded in. From an enterprise customer perspective, we really reduced the complexity. We know UC has we need to deal with the interoperability issues of UC. So any enterprise customer has legacy platforms, legacy infrastructures. We really simplified that. We've allowed any-to-any communications, and really it's based on addressing the interoperability issues. So in essence, what we've done is really remove the barriers of IT in the walled garden and really open up that capability that enterprise customers want to deliver new capability, enhanced capability and service offerings for their end users.
So as the proliferation of devices continue, and we talked briefly before coming on camera just about how there's so many new Android tablets, etc., that are just going to be coming out this year, the iPad 2, that actually helps your company, right?
Yeah, it is amazing because people are talking about collaboration and how they extend collaboration. Now, when you talk about the iPad 2 and then the Android platforms, the ability to collaborate across many more endpoints and for it to be seamless, delivering real-time communications is increasingly important. So now we have the platform in our collaboration suite, which we call Speak, to deliver on that capability, enhancing the overall end user experience through our platform of Speak.
Now, tell me, who are your typical customers?
So most of our customers are service providers, as well as enterprise customers being financial services customers. So we deliver our platform and capability to those two industries.
And if I had to ask you, what sorts of pain do you take away for them?
So many customers understand where they need to move forward from an endpoint, from a UC perspective, but how to get there and how to introduce new capability and how it to be more short-term than long-term. So what we have done is really address the interoperability issue. So provide collaboration as an example to all endpoints and giving them that capability now versus later based on all the adaptation and interoperability that we provided across all platforms, independent of what the infrastructure and the access layer is from an endpoint perspective. So we are providing seamless capability across all endpoints, and that's what's really resonating in the marketplace. We are unique to deliver on that.
So very similar to, I guess if I was to go back a while in time when Windows first came out for the PC, and it basically put a layer between the printer driver problem that we had in the old days, and you basically could just write to the Windows printer driver and it would deal with each printer individually. So something like that where you don't have to be an expert now as a carrier on every single device. They work with you to actually deal with those devices for them.
Yeah, it really has manifested itself in that. Because what we are saying, independent of the application, you introduce the application, the value-added services that you want to take to market. We'll address the interoperability, the adaptation from one infrastructure to another, from one endpoint to another, and can deliver a seamless class of service independent of the infrastructure, as I mentioned, as well as the endpoints.
So a real abstraction there that they don't have to worry about anymore each.
And that's really allowed our customers, our service providers, to take services to market much more rapidly.
I would imagine, right. As opposed to having to deal with, okay, so today will be available on this tablet, but then now there's a larger tablet, so
Correct.
next week will be available, next month or 3 months, this tablet, in 8 months, this tablet, and then all these new tablets coming out. So.
Absolutely. It provides them the flexibility to move their business in a much more rapid manner. And we all talk about the customers. How can we deliver new capability, enhanced services to our customers? And that's what we're really doing.
So what other sorts of products does your company have?
So we'll be introducing a full collaboration suite. You mentioned the iPad 2, and other Android devices. The ability to collaborate against tablet, your desktop, mobile phones, as well as internet TV. We're announcing something called Through TV, and the ability to deliver web and video-based collaboration and real-time communication services across all those platforms in a very independent manner. So that's another example where we'll be extending the real-time communication and collaboration services in a much more amenable way for subscribers and users to take those services on and integrate into all their devices that they use. So we really believe in role-based communication versus device-based communication. We're really enhancing that entire experience. When you want to collaborate, independent of what device you're on, we're going to allow you the capability to collaborate and communicate most effectively.
So how have you seen the market evolve these last few years?
So enterprises and service providers are both asking for the application storefront. Enable my application storefront. I need it to work across all my endpoints. I need to integrate in my business process. And that's increasingly important, both for the service providers to deliver that value-added service communication, as well as enterprises accepting new services and really changing the way that they do businesses. And what I'm seeing, Rich, is our platform and our applications are addressing that need. It's an ability to take new services, innovative services, introduce them into your marketplace, both from an end customer standpoint as well as internal, and really change the paradigm on how you communicate most effectively.
That's great. Well, Rami, thanks for being on the program today.
I really appreciate it, Rich. Thanks
great.
so much.
Yeah.